y'all, welcome back to another video. So today is Tuesday, July 22nd, and I hope that you are having a great start to your work week or just to your week in general, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. So my name is Tasha. To all of the subscribers who do not know me, if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, then thank you so much for coming back to check her out. Here on this channel, we talk about everything. The name of this channel has changed so much because initially, when I started this YouTube channel, we're just going to get right into it, fun facts or whatever. So initially, when I started this channel, I was going through the process of buying a home, my husband and I. And so I created this channel to document the home buying process. I went through a program called NACA. And so I was like, okay, I think it would be great to document the journey, first of all, so I can always have something to go back and reference and just be like, man, we went through this, we did that, we did this, whatever. And then second, to be able to help others. And now that we've been in our home for 5 years now, we bought our home brand new, built from the ground up back in, we actually closed on our home April 19th. Was it April 19th? Hold on. Let me double check because I want to get y'all the correct information. So after we closed on our home, I found this thing at Burlington, and it says God is faithful, and then I put home with the little house piece right there, established April 13th, 2020. Then it says thankful, blessed, grateful, our family. So this is because I wanted to always have something to remind us that God is faithful and that He will do whatever it is that He said He will do. He always keeps His promises and He's faithful. So, um, so it wasn't April 19th, it was April 13th. And I'll never forget because Resurrection Sunday was the day before we closed. We closed on a Monday, and Resurrection Sunday was the day before. So I'll never forget that day. But yeah, it was such a, I'm not going to say it was a great experience, but it was, it taught us a lot of different lessons. It taught us how to save, especially for me. My husband is really good with saving money. I'm not so good with it. I like to spend, I like to shop, and what woman doesn't? But when it's something that I really, 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 really want, I'm going to make sure I do my best to achieve that goal. And both my husband and I did that. And so going through the NACA program was a breeze that second time around. We tried it twice. The first time we weren't ready. And then when we came back the second time, we were definitely ready and it was a breeze. And our mortgage counselor, her name was Natasha, which is the same as me. But her name was spelled totally different from mine. But anyway, so I just thought that second time around was definitely God's plan. And it was just His way of showing us that you did the work, so now it's time to be rewarded. And so I think that's exactly what happened. But anyway, so this channel primarily was built from my home, our home journey, our home buying process. And so now that we are in our home 5 years later, um, I'm building it up again. And so it's like now that I'm not really documenting the NACA program, I'm just living life with Tasha. So that's how this channel came about now. And I've changed the name so many times because I just was not happy with the name. Like on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, I'm known as Regal Empress. But on YouTube, I didn't want to be known as Regal Empress. I wanted to be known as my name, which is Tasha. And so I just kept going back and forth with the name. And then I finally came to the conclusion that I wanted to be living life with Tasha because I'm just here living life and trying to live life with my husband and our son and live life and include God in the midst of it. So that is how this channel is now turning out to be. And I hope that you guys will enjoy the content. Um, as I create content, I'm seeing that I'm getting better at it if I just be myself. Like, I'm not trying to be anybody that God has not called me to be or wants me to be. I'm just being who God has called me to be. So I love God, of course, as you can see, as you can tell. I love God. I love all things about God, and I'm trying to continuously grow closer to Him. So I just document what I do. I don't document everything because I don't feel everything should be documented, but I just want to be able to be an inspiration to others and be relatable to others. I am kind of an introvert. I feel like I'm an introvert and extrovert. Let me just put it like that. I feel like I'm both. If I'm in a group of people who I do not know, I'm definitely going to be an introvert because I have to definitely fill the room out. I have to see what this person talking about, how this person acting, and that gets me to feel more comfortable in the setting that I'm in. And if I don't feel comfortable in the setting or the environment that I'm in, I'm out of there. I ain't staying not 1 to 2 minutes longer. I'm out of there. But so yeah, I am an introvert, but like I said, I consider myself to be kind of both, but more so on the introverted side. So, but I love doing so many different things. I have so many different hobbies that I love to do, and as you can see, vlogging is one. But I love to do DIYs, and I have a love for gardening. I wish that I lived out in the country somewhere where I didn't have an HOA to worry about, and I wish that I had a just a large backyard where I can plant as many fruits and vegetables as I can. But that is not my reality right now. So I just have some plant babies that I've been trying to nurture and grow recently. And I'm going to show them to you because I'm so proud of them. And I'm going to be repotting too. So I'll show you how I repot those. And then, yeah, so that is a little bit about me. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this channel. Like I said before, I hope that you guys enjoyed the content. I am not one of them girls who just be out there in a club. I don't do none of that stuff. I just, and not to say that if that's what you choose to do, I'm not saying it is wrong. That is just your life, your lifestyle. That is just not me. And so I am just a chill, laid back woman who just enjoys spending time to herself a lot of the time, spending time with my husband and my son, and that's it. Oh, I've been talking for 9 minutes. Whew. So I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to take you guys in my living room to show you my plant babies. I have one in my bathroom that I'm growing, but I will show that one to you a little later. I'm going to take you downstairs to show you my plant babies, and then I'm going to take you outside. And yeah, so let's go. This is my newest addition. This is, y'all, I can't even pronounce that word on there, but I'm just going to tell you it's a peace lily, okay? That's what it is. It's a peace lily. And I purchased this from Publix. I was in there and I just ran in there to grab a few things, and something just told me to go check out the plant section. And I did. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. I wanted a peace lily. And I was like, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. So I need to go ahead and repot it because I found some self-watering pots at Walmart that were on clearance for $6. So I need to repot it. This was $15.99, and it comes with the actual planter. So inside of the planter is another pot that the actual plant is inside. But it's growing. The top of it right here is kind of bent over. So I don't know. I think that it may need some more light, um, or water possibly. I don't know, but I need to give it some TLC. So that is the newest addition to my plant babies. Here are three of my other plant babies. I bought this plant stand from Marshall's, and I wanted this so bad because I needed something to group my plants on. I'm probably not going to leave all three of them on the stand because I want them kind of throughout the house. But then again, I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So this one right here, of course, is my snake plant. I have two snake plants. This is the second one. I know my power did not just go out. Did the power just go out? Y'all, my power just literally went out. That is crazy. And I'm starting to get irritated because it went out when I was yesterday. It went out yesterday because we had an all staff, or we had a team meeting, and 5 minutes before my team meeting, the power goes out. So I was late getting on to my meeting. And they are building a subdivision, which is like not even 5 minutes away, like a minute away from this subdivision that we live in. And they probably out there to cut something, and now we don't have no power over here. It just went out and it's not even back on. At least when it went out yesterday, it came right back on within 15 seconds. But right now we out of power. And I got some chicken cooking in the oven. All right, so we back, but the light is off because the power is out still. So I'm just hoping that my power comes back on because I'm about to get on the phone with Jackson EMC in a minute. But oh, oh, that's the alarm. Okay, anyway, this one right here, this one is my snake plant. Now, the planter that is in, I bought that from Marshall's, and I didn't know that I should have placed it or left it in the actual container that it was in. So, me being a new plant mommy, I took it out of the container that it was in and filled it inside of this planter, which I shouldn't have done because it doesn't have enough drainage holes. So, I'm going to be repotting that one today. But I love it. It's growing nicely though. It's growing nicely, but it's not draining well. The soil is staying too wet. And so it's causing some like little white fuzzy mold on the top because of the soil not being able to dry out like it's supposed to. All right, so this one my sister gave to me. Um, this pretty one looks like a little tropical plant. My sister gave that one to me. It's growing slow. A new leaf is getting ready to come in. I don't know if you can see it at the top. Let's see. A new leaf is trying to come in. Hopefully you can see it right there. And then I think I'm gonna get another leaf right here. Oops, sorry. I'm going to get another one possibly right here. Oh, now why did that just bend? Oh, never mind. I guess not. But yeah, my sister gave that one to me. And then this is it's so many different variations of Pothos, but I've had this one for maybe a year now. I'm going to be repotting this one because I think the planter is just too big. And I'm going to be propagating more Pothos because I want it to be nice and full. But it's doing really, really good. I have been watering it, not too much, but just enough, and it's been doing really good. It looks really good, and as you can see, I'm just getting new buds. I'm getting them all the time, so that one's doing really, really good. So those are my three plant babies over here by my front door, and I'm gonna show you my last one downstairs. And this is the last one downstairs. This is another snake plant, and this one, I don't know about this one. I'm trying my best to get it to grow, and I think it is doing a good job at growing. I repotted this one maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. And the soil looks pretty good. I think the drainage hose is decent because I don't notice any of the white fuzzy stuff like how it was in the other one. But I'm going to be putting this in a different planter. I have the self-watering planter I got from Walmart, like I said. But I'm trying to get this one to grow nice and tall. And I know I can propagate this one as well. And I have some that are just now starting to come in, as you can see. So I think it's doing okay. I think I've noticed the difference ever since I repotted it 2 weeks ago. I just want it to become nice and full. Yeah, but I think it's doing pretty good. And like I said, I'm going to be repotting this one as well. I need to call Jackson EMC because I'm not sure what's going on with my electricity. Let me get on the phone and then I'll be back. Yes, 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 yes. The power's back on. Whew. Y'all, listen, I was more concerned about my chicken than anything because I wanted to make sure that my chicken was cooked all the way through. But as you can see, the power back on, the lights are on. So yes, I didn't even have to get on the phone and call Jackson EMC. So I'm so glad the power is back on. Oh yeah, and then I got one more plant to show you. It's outside on my porch. This is the elephant ear, but I think it's called a colocalasia. I think it's this sounds like a tropical name. I think that's how you pronounce it, colocalasia, but better known as elephant ear. So let's go look at that one. Okay, so this is my beautiful elephant ear plant. I planted 2 bulbs in here and it needs to be watered. I need to water it like right now. But it's growing really nice. I don't know why the stems are hanging off like that. I don't know what I need to do with it to bring it back up. I need to do something. But look how big it is. It looks so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. And then I have this one that's getting ready to open up. And then look at this one. Look at the print. The color on that one is just so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And then with these, they love the humidity. So they grow and thrive in the hot, humid weather. I have another one that's getting ready to open right here as well. That one will be opening up. But I just love how the leaves look. Like, it just looks so pretty. I mean, these leaves are huge. I don't know if y'all can tell, but hold on, let me show you. I'm going to put my hand up here. Ah, look at that. So pretty. And then I have one that's going to be opening up right here. I'm going to water it in a few minutes and probably by tomorrow. This one and that one will be opened up tomorrow. I got to get out here and snip off this one because this one and this one didn't make it. So I got to do some maintenance out here. Okay, and quick outfit of the day, just a basic t-shirt that I got from Old Navy and some black washed cargo pants. These came from Ross and I just kind of tucked my shirt on the side over here. And that is it. So this is just a basic, simple outfit that I put on today. Really cute. And I love it. Very comfortable. And I'm going to put on my Sambas to go with it. So I will see you guys later. Hey y'all, so it is the next day and I'm in the car headed to Target because I need to return something. And then I want to swing by Hobby Lobby. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I want to make just yet, but I'm going to go in Hobby Lobby to see if they have the items. Hopefully they do. So yeah, so I did not pick that camera back up yesterday after I showed you guys some of my plant babies. I did what I needed to do, ate my dinner, showered, and I got into bed. So I think I'm going to bring you guys in Hobby Lobby with me. Hopefully they have what I need. If not, I might have to order it off of Amazon. But yeah, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. So yeah, let's get to Hobby Lobby. Let's go. Get the items that I showed you in Hobby Lobby. I was so close to getting them, but then I thought about it. I was like, I need to check Amazon. So I'm going to go on Amazon and see if they have exactly what I'm looking for, because what I saw in Hobby Lobby is close, but it's not exactly what I'm looking for. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. I know I have not picked this camera up since the last time I talked to you guys, but it's okay because guess what? Things happen, work gets in the way, and life just be lifing. So, hey. But anyway, happy Saturday. So today is July 26th and it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So this morning I got up, did what I need to do. I went to the mall, stopped in Burlington, didn't find anything, and then I ended up saying, you know what, I'm just go ahead and get my nails done, my toes done. So I usually do not get my nails and toes done in the mall, but because of the convenience, I went ahead and did. And I truthfully regret it because the pedicure was fine. The lady who did my pedicure, it was perfect. But when it came to get my nails done, horrible. That's all I'm gonna say. So that just led me to the conclusion that I need to find a black nail technician, because sometimes I get tired of these people who work in the nail salon, and you know the type of people that I'm referring to. They are just sometimes not as friendly, and they just sometimes do not care about doing our nails. Not all of them are like that, but the one that I came into contact with today definitely was. So I told them that that would be my last time coming. That was my first and my last. And you know, I just was like, should I just stop getting my nails done all together? Or do I just need to find a black nail technician? So came to the conclusion that I'm going to find a black nail technician and see how that works out. And if it doesn't work out for me, then maybe I'm the problem. You just never know. Maybe I'm just too picky. I don't know. But we're going to see. If it works out with the black nail technician, then I will continue to be a reoccurring customer to whoever I make an appointment with. But nonetheless, my nails turned out really, really nice after I had to switch nail techs in the nail salon. I ended up getting French tip. I've been wanting French tip for a while. So I got it on my toes and my nails. And this is how they look. They look really good. I love how they look. I think she did a really good job, and she was very respectful. She was very apologetic, and I told her, I said, you know what, thank you for doing my nails. I really appreciate it. But anyway, so after I was in there for about 3 hours, I left and came home. So I am finally home. So I want to show you guys a few items that I picked up on Wednesday from Ross. This is the bag from Ross, as you can see. The first item that I picked up was this cute little dress. It was only $11.99. And it's just like a t-shirt dress, and it comes with pockets. It's white with brown stripes, and like I said, or if I didn't say it before, it does have pockets right there on both sides, and the sleeves are kind of short. But like I said, it's like a t-shirt style dress, and it is really comfortable. I tried it on in the store, and it fit like the way I want it to fit. So a couple months back, they had one that was white with black flowers or roses on it, and they only had a medium, and it did not fit me. It fit me, but it was too snug on my bottom. So I was like, I need a little bit more room. So went back Wednesday and saw that they had this one, and I was like, ooh, that is so perfect for just throwing it on, going out to run errands. You know, I work from home, so just throwing something on like this that I don't have to worry about putting on jeans or whatever, and just throwing on a cute pair of slides, sandals, tennis shoes. This is perfect. So I picked this up for $11.99, and I saw these beauties, and I was like, oh my god, those are so cute, and they on clearance. So I was like, oh, let me try these on. So these are it. Look at these, y'all. Oh, hold on, let me turn it around this way. Look at these, y'all. These are house shoes. These are super cute. I was just like, OMG, these are adorable. So this is how the side looks, and then this is the front. And y'all, do y'all see that price? Look, $15.99. $15.99, y'all, for these Nike slides. And it has a little Nike symbol in the front of the shoe right there. And then I like it because it has like a hard bottom, so they won't really get dirty, because of course I'm gonna wear them in the house. These will not go out the door. House shoes are made for the house. I don't care what nobody say. I was like, oh my god. So I was like, size 7. Normally I'm an 8. Sometimes I can get away with a 7.5, but these are a 7. So I said, let me try them on. Try them on with my sock on, and they fit perfect. A perfect fit. So I had to get them, and they were originally $22.99, but I got them for $15.99. Y'all, this is like one of my best finds at Ross yet, and I was so happy to find this. But when I show you this, you're gonna be like, dang, why can't I find them? I don't even know if you're gonna be able to find them, sis. Just go and give up. You ain't gonna. I'm gonna be the only one with these. Let me stop. No, but these are super cute. Look at these, y'all. Look at this. This is a Nike shoe. I don't know if these are Nike Dunks. I'm not like a big tennis shoe person. I like nice things, but I'm not a big tennis shoe person. But when I see some nice shoes, I know that they are a nice shoe. And limited edition, I know these got to be a limited edition. I have never seen these in this shoe store. This is how the back looks, as you can see. And these were $69.99. This is how the front part looks. And these are also a size 7. Y'all, I was so happy to find these. Now, a size 7, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in those. But anyway, I tried them on. They fit. This is like a polyester type material, and so you got to be really careful with this type of material. But this is how the bottom look. I forgot to show y'all the bottom. And it says, we got like this little white part at the bottom. It says Zoom Air. Not sure what that means, but y'all, this right here, my best find in Ross yet. I've been really like being diligent in what I look for, and knowing, okay, do I really need this? Do I need that? So, but yeah, so those are the items that I found at Ross recently. I had to share it with y'all because, y'all, these items were too good to just leave in the store. The other day when I was cooking my chicken or baking my chicken in the oven, I was showing y'all my plant babies. And I told you guys that I had another plant baby upstairs in my bathroom. I was just too lazy to go upstairs and get it that day. But I want to show it to you, and her name is Queen. And you'll see why in a minute why I named her Queen. So this is Queen, and guess what she is? If you know what she is and you know the type, then leave it in the comments. But yeah, so she is a marble queen Pothos, and she is gorgeous. The leaves are super pretty because it has that marble look to it. It has that green and white marble design in the leaves. I don't know the actual name for it. I know there's a name when it comes to like the design of the leaves and the color and things like that, but I don't know the name of it. So, but she is beautiful and she is thriving. I keep her in my bathroom upstairs, in my master bathroom. And she gets a lot of indirect sunlight, which pothos love. They typically do not thrive off of direct sunlight. They need a lot of indirect sunlight. So she gets a lot of that. She's been thriving, but I'm going to be repotting her. Although I do like this planter, I need, I have a self-watering planter that I'm going to be putting her into. And pothos love self-watering planters because what happens is if you underwater them, they may not thrive as well. If you overwater them, they may not thrive. But when you use a self-watering planter, they can drink up the water as needed. And if you happen to be out of town or you just forget to water your plants and you got them in a self-watering planter, then they will still thrive because they're watering themselves or feeding themselves. But this one is thriving. This has gotten really long since I've bought it. I've had it maybe about a month now, if a month, maybe not even a month yet. But I'm going to be propagating it because this stem's getting really long. But as you can see, I'm getting a new leaf right there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm getting a new leaf right there. I'm getting one right here. I'm trying to see if I got any more coming in. Oh yeah, I do. One right here, as you can see right there. The leaves are actually getting bigger though. I was looking at her yesterday and I looked at this one leaf. This one right here, you probably can't see it, but the leaves are actually getting big. And I heard that if you get a bamboo or a moss pole and you train them to grow up the moss pole, the leaves will get huge. And so I haven't been able to go out and look for one yet, but I'm kind of thinking I want to try and see how it works out. So yeah, but I'm going to be replanting this or repotting this one today. And then I'm going to be propagating, you know, this long piece. I'm probably going to cut it right here where the node is, right there. I'm not going to cut too much off. I'm kind of actually scared to do that while this one is coming in because I don't want to mess up anything. But yeah, y'all, so this is my, one of my newest additions. She was the second newest addition. So, no, she was the first newest addition. So I got this Marble Queen Pothos, and then the other one that y'all saw in the video earlier was my Peace Lily, and that is the newest addition. So I'm going to be repotting her, and I'm not going to have to water her because when I repot her, it'll be in a self-watering planter. waited too long, Corn. We're getting ready to go inside. We made like a little reservation, I guess you would call it, for 7. So hopefully we don't have to wait too long. But I'm excited. I'm always excited for date night with my husband. Say hello.
What's up, everybody?
So yeah, so we'll see you inside. So we was like, well, let's just double check just in case.
Every year. Mother's Day, we have
Okay.
every year.
Okay.
Yeah. It just hit the radio then.
Yeah, it does. It does. All right, y'all. So we are out of the restaurant. We are full. Okay, we are stuffed. We both had steaks, and like I said before, we have not had red meat since January. So hopefully it won't be too bad on our stomachs when it's time for it to digest or whatever. But it was a nice dinner. We both ate every last bit. So, but can y'all believe that somebody had the nerve, had the audacity to bring juicy crab inside of the restaurant? They literally brought their juicy crab, sat down to the table, and was eating their food. The manager came over there and quickly shut it down. She was like, oh no, not up in here, you won't. So I just thought that was crazy. And it wasn't one of us. That's all I got to say. But anyway, so we're getting ready to just enjoy the rest of the night. We're going to ride around the city for a little bit. And yeah, so if I don't pick the camera back up once we get home, then I'll see y'all in the morning. Good morning, y'all. So it is Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is currently 8:08 in the morning. And I just had to come back on and close out the vlog. I'm going to be starting a new one today. So in the next vlog, you'll probably see this outfit, this shirt, because I'm starting a new vlog today. But I just had to come on, close out the video. And I have a lot of things to do today. One is including going to the grocery store for the week, washing clothes. I got a few things to do today, like a lot. And I do plan on taking down my braids. Hopefully I can get to it. If not, it'll be tomorrow. But the braids need to come out. I am so over these knotless braids. Never again will I get them. So, but yeah, I wanted to come and close out the vlog. And I appreciate each and every last one of you who support my channel. I hope that you enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, please give it a like and also subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.